So Travis, what are you looking forward to seeing at the film festival this weekend?
Oh, well, as always, there are a lot of great films to see. I always enjoy watching the short form films, the short documentaries, the animated shorts, those sorts of things. I'm really looking forward to seeing Holy Rollers, the true story of card-counting Christians, especially after seeing Colbert refer to them on his show. Another one is Return to Mississippi. I really enjoyed Prom Night in Mississippi a couple of years ago, and I'm looking forward to seeing Paul Saltzman's film about racial tension in the South in the past. Chasing Ice looks like another good documentary about the disappearing glaciers captured in photography. And I think probably my favorite film for the festival this year is probably The Highest Pass. Beautiful film, which we got to see in the screening process, but I see that they have added an extra showing of it at the festival, so maybe we can catch it on the big screen too. And of course, last but not least, the locals films are always fun to watch, to see the creative minds of our fellow Southern Oregonians. And what are you looking forward to seeing and doing, Mandy?
Gosh, well, tomorrow night's the opening night bash, and I always really look forward to that. It's just a fun way to meet some of the new filmmakers, meet some of the local filmmakers, talk with the staff of AIFF and other members that enjoy going. It's always a really fun party. But, you know, as a screener, I'm looking forward to seeing some of the films that we didn't get a chance to screen. Detropia looks really interesting. We've made some friends from Detroit recently, and they've told us some pretty interesting things about the state of affairs in that city, so I'm interested in looking at that. Ethel, obviously. But more than anything, I think, you know, I'm really always excited about the locals program, because as a local videographer, you know, I've gotten a chance to meet some of the other folks that work in video production in the area, and so this year I actually know quite a few people involved in it. So I'm just looking forward to seeing their work displayed and seeing how happy they are to share it with everybody, because I know how that feels. It's a really exciting moment when you get to present your work with, you know, to the community. You know, but in addition to that, the film festival activities aside, I'm looking forward to catching some yummy food downtown that maybe I haven't gotten a chance to try yet. Also, you know, we're a ways from being South by Southwest, but there's such a rich music community in this area that there's actually really a lot of good music going on this weekend. So, you know, if you're new to town, there's some really great acts going on. If this is your only time of year that you go out at night, this is a good time to check out some of the local music scene and see what's happening. Friday night, Jeff Fretwell and the Detractors with cover art. They're playing at Alex's. They're like a country Americana band. They're really good. And the Stamps, they're kind of like an 80s cover band. They're a trio. They're going to be playing at Patty's, and those guys are a lot of fun. You'll probably know a lot of the songs that they sing and can sing along. And then Saturday, Sage Meadows and High Country is playing at Caldera Tap House. They're another sort of Americana, folky, country type band that Sage Meadows just has a beautiful voice and is a really talented musician. And then same night, Saturday at Alex's, the Turner Moore Band, which is a newer band out of Jacksonville, is playing with Jeremy Hickman, who is also another sort of a bluegrassy Americana guy, but really one of my favorites. He's got a lot of soul. And then Sunday, you know, we're going to definitely try to go to the locals only programming, but at Science Works they're doing a behind the scenes, the science of animation with Mark Shapiro, who works with Leica, the animation company in Portland that did Coraline, which, you know, that animated movie was set in Ashland, and then they're working on Paranorman, which is one of their new films, so they'll be talking about what goes into that, which I think will be really interesting. And if you have a ticket stub from AIFF, you can get into that for free. And then Monday, I think, as the festival sort of winds down, there's some really chill stuff going on musically. At Martino's, the Paul Schmeling Trio is playing at Martino's with Danielle Kelly as a singer, and she plays an actress in one of the films by Lainey Diakino in the Locals programming. So that's kind of a cool local twist. And then, of course, the Robbie DaCosta Trio always plays at Alex's on Monday night, which is a lot of sort of rockabilly fun. So there's a lot of stuff going on, even outside of the films itself. So I'm really stoked about it.